we have you, how we're going to make you into a Category 5 hurricane. Well, you know, I'm an island person. I live in Bermuda, so I've been through my share of hurricanes. And let me tell you, the hurricane has got these forces of nature. But when a hurricane begins, it's a very, very soft. It is not this thing. It's just like a little gentle breeze. And this combination of hot air and cold air from the Sahara or wherever the cold air. And when the water reaches a certain temperature, it creates evaporation. And all of a sudden, this circular air starts developing into this this massive force of energy that nature creates. All natural. It is amazing to see nature when they do it. I mean, when I've been through my hurricane, and I think I've been through the worst one I went through was a Category 3. Let me tell you, that's a Katrina type of hurricane. Katrina was a Category 3. And let me tell you, I lost part of my roof that day when I went through it. And here in Bermuda, we got stone roofs. I mean, our roofs are made out of slate. I mean, there's a stone roof. And we lost part of our roof that day. So let me tell you, hurricanes has got an incredible amount of energy. And this is what I want you guys to put into your marketing. But you need the right combinations to make it all combined to this incredible force that you can be. This is the whole thing. You can become this incredible force. Now, your number one goal from now on, what is your number one goal? When you decide, I'm going to be an internet marketer, what am I going to do as of tomorrow to become this powerful force? Well, your number one goal is to find your traffic source. You know, you've got to find this one traffic source. You know, when people say, Alex, I'm struggling with what I'm doing, and I ask them, what is your traffic source? Oh, I'm doing a little bit of this, I'm doing a little bit of that. No, I want to know what traffic source you totally dominate. What I mean by domination, I mean you could sell Girl Scout cookies, you could sell tickets to events, you could sell ClickBank products, you could do anything with this one source of traffic. So it isn't about having many little successes here and little successes there. No, I'm talking you are the grandpapa of this traffic source. I know how to use this traffic source. Now, generally, when we're talking about traffic, when we're talking about free traffic, or we're going to be talking about paid traffic. Now, free traffic, we're talking about some of the ranking type strategies or the SEO type strategies. So we're talking about strategies like YouTube, where you got to rank a YouTube video, or we're talking about blogging, where you got to rank the blogs, and we're talking about article writing. These things are that type. For the other type, I mean, we're talking about the forum writings, and then we got the classifieds, and then we also have social media, where you got the Twitters, and you got the Facebooks, and you got these. These are a few of the free traffic that's available in there. Out of all of these that I've mentioned, all you have to do is totally dominate one. Now, there's also paid traffic. You know, paid traffic include things like PPC or things like PPV, pay-per-view. You know, things like solo ads and media buying. And there's so many more things with paid traffic. Now, what I have to say about traffic, it cannot be sporadic. It has to be a constant source of water. This is why I compare it to water. You know, because with free traffic, there's a lot of work that goes to it. You might have to dig that well, nice deep well, to get to the water. But once all the labor is done, the source tends to provide for a long time. You know, if you classify, if your blog gets put number one in Google, you know, and of course there's SEO strategies, and we're talking about. But let's say on average, your blog gets put in Google in the first page on average. Well, guess what? That will more than likely stay there for years. If you look up in YouTube and you will see 2009 videos, 2011 videos. These videos are generating traffic years after they've been posted. And the same thing goes with blogs, and the same thing goes with articles. This is the advantage of taking the time and digging the well. Now here it is. You got to be consistent with it. You know, you got to stick to it until you make it work. Of course, if you need training, there's training to be done. Paid traffic. Paid traffic is paying the bills. That means if you're going to be a PPC expert, you're going to be able to maintain the cost of a PPC campaign. This is very important, that regardless of what you're doing with paid traffic, that you pay your bills. If not, the water doesn't come through. You know, we always compare paid traffic to, I like everything compared to water, because one you got to pay and the other one you got to dig it out. So the important thing, you know, is to find that traffic source that you need. That one traffic source. You do not need to have all of these little traffic sources, and you got to be a master of one. Once you master one, then you can start divvying out into other traffic sources to complement that one, to add to it. But the first goal it is, so if you got 2 or 3 things that you figure out which is the one that you are best in and dominate it. Totally dominate it. So now, the next stage that will start building up this hurricane, that we're going to go with the hurricane. We want to make you to this category 5, the 5 habits of success. And the number 1 is mindset. And you know, you got to work on your mindset, and it's very important that you do work on your mindset. We're going to be working on your social media skills. I mean, Facebook, very important that you continually develop your Facebook. Number 3, your email marketing is got to be taken to the next level. Very important that you do that. And your blogging skills, and your videos. I mean, so let's get into these. The mindset, very important that you work your mind into this. You know, you're like I said, we've been programmed to be very negative in many ways. Some things we've been programmed totally wrong. So, I mean, being that we want to take our marketing to the next level, so should our mind be. So we should fill ourselves with books, movies, documentaries, anything that helps us progress our mind to the next stage of life that we want to be at. You know, there are great books like the Think and Grow Rich, that if you haven't read that one, you definitely should put that one in your books. Like The Slight Edge. I don't know if you guys have ever read The Slight Edge. Incredible book. Will start showing you how to move forward in it. There's so many books out there that you could start thinking. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. These are pretty much standards of the 4 hour work week. Sorry. You know, there are lots of little books that could help you. You know, there's audios that could help you. There's so many. Anthony Robbins has got plenty of those books and things like that. Neil Maxwell, another one that would help you out a lot. You know, you got a lot of things to do, but you got to work on your mindset. It can't just be working only on the mechanics. This is about, you know, I saw one the other day on Neil Maxwell, the leadership one, the Mind of a Leadership. You know, incredible books that will definitely will help you move to the next level that you need to be at in order to have success. Social media, very important that you start developing your Facebook. In Facebook, you're basically talking about your timeline and your fan page. Now, very important that, especially in the beginning when you're starting out with your Facebook, is that you divide these two and use them as they should be used. I mean, your timeline should still stay with the social, as sociable as possible. You know, let's not market so heavily on our timeline. So that means the Thanksgiving pictures are very important. The pictures with the family or you hanging out or whatever. As the social aspect of your timeline should not change. You know, Do not try to market on your timeline part. When we get to your fan page or your group page, or whichever way you want to do it, but particularly like a fan page, you can now get a little bit more specific. And of course, these strategies get taught, and you got to be shown how to do these strategies later on. But the most important thing is that you develop these things. What we don't want to become is promote in the timeline and in the fan page. So let's give them a way for them to know you. Remember, the main thing about social media, particularly Facebook, is that the only way these people get to come and sit down with you in your living room, is if they go check your Facebook out. But if your Facebook doesn't have your family pictures, how are they going to know you? If all you have is banners and pictures of your marketing strategy that you're doing, eliminate those and start showing them that, hey, this is me and my husband, this is me and my wife, this is me and my kids, this is, wow, I'm starting to become more sociably and getting to know you more, And then when you go look at my fan page, or I encourage you to come to my fan page, and then you start seeing what am I doing in marketing. Very important, but of course the strategies to do with these things, and we'll be talking about them later on. Email marketing. Now, when we develop that one traffic source and we're sending them to our landing page and we're capturing emails, and that's what we're going to be doing, guys. We are going to become email hogs. We're going to get emails. I don't care how you get the email. Get emails by the bunch. As many emails as you can get. The more emails you got, the more you are able to do your email marketing. And this is critical because email marketing is where you're going to be making your money. So very important that you become a collector of emails or leads or whatever they want to call them. We want to collect as many emails as we can, and then we want to market to them. Now, please, if you're going to make this into a successful business, be multifaceted. Don't be a one product person. Don't be a promote person, because let me tell you, you won't last long in being in anybody's list if that's all you got. If all you got to give to them is product, sayonara, buddy. That's it. You are not going to have success in the internet. You've got to provide real value. You got to give them something of value, so that they want to look forward to your emails. I already know you're into that business opportunity, but that's all you got for me. That's all you got for me. You got nothing that will help me with my business. You got nothing. Well, see you later. I don't want to receive any more emails from you. I'm not going to open your emails anymore. But if you give them value on a daily basis, hey, put this in your Facebook. Learn how to do this in your Facebook. Look at this tip that I got for you. Bam, bam, bam. I said, man, I want to get to know that person more. Maybe I want to even join his group. Why would I want to join somebody? He's actually helping me. He's not even asking for anything. Very important that you help people in these, that you become more than just promoting this great business opportunity. The mother of all business. There's plenty of people doing that crap out there. Be someone that offers more than just your business opportunity. Be someone that takes them to another level. Help them achieve something and give them something of value. And of course, the strategies on how to market subtly, how to get them to convert. But the main thing is offer value, and your emails will start getting open. Let me tell you, they'll look forward to your emails. They'll look forward to your videos. They'll look forward for things as long as you provide something of value that is more than just your business opportunity. Okay, blogging. Here we go again. Blogging is another very powerful thing. Here we go, where we're talking about showing different dynamics. When you start getting them into your emails and getting your emails to get you to your blog, and your blog is generating traffic because you know how to rank it. Blogging is one of these interesting things. You basically could use it as your main primary traffic source. If you enjoy SEO and you enjoy writing and you enjoy that, then you should make blogging your priority. You know, and it is a long-term strategy. It's not a short-term strategy, but it is a strategy that stays there for the long haul. You know, if you post your blog and your blog that you've done back in 2011 has value, it will still rank 2-3 years later and still generate traffic for you down the road. So the great part, and like I said, there's some wells that have been giving water for thousands of years. You know, so the same thing I say with blogging. Once you dig that well up, boy, and it starts giving you water, it is amazing how well it is. But maybe you're not into article writing, and then you say, well, what good is blogging to me? Well, there's other ways to blog to complement your other businesses. We were just talking about emails and how you got to be different. So why not just say, hey guys, guess what? I just wrote a great article in my blog, or I got a great article in my blog, and send them to your blog. And this is a way that you can send several emails just to get them to know about your blogging, what you're doing in your blogging, and what tips and things. And now you start getting them more into what you're up to. I always said that you should have more than one blog in this business, because if you only got a business opportunity blog, then it gets kind of stale when you start getting people. So you should include some of your hobbies or some things that other things that you're doing. I mean, the more of you that is shown, the better your success will be. The more people know of you, the more that people could relate to you, the more that people can say, hey, he's my buddy. I almost know him. I know his wife. I know his kids. I know how he writes. I like his hobby. He likes to fly airplanes. He likes to do this. The more people feel like I know you, the more success you will have. And now, guys, we get to the videos. Now, the videos is another powerful format. It's probably one of the most up and growing formats, and if you could dominate it. Now, here's my advice when it comes to videos. I know some of you are going to say, I'm shy. I don't want to do videos. And or make all these excuses. Why not? I don't want to do videos. Cameras are all around us. I think every phone has a camera. Every laptop has a camera. So excuses, you have none. But now you just got to get it. How do you develop your persona, your video persona, so that you can present yourself? Now, videos show a great platform for them to know you. You know, hey, I don't know what you look like. I don't know how you sound like, but here we are. You know I'm Alex, and I'm finally introducing myself through this video platform. You know, you get to see my voice. You get to hear how I am. Hey, cool. This is very nice. Videos help you connect. Remember, they can't come and see you and shake your hand. People like to see people. People like to be, that's what Alex looks like. That's what Susie looks like. People like to see people. So if you say, how do I develop my persona? Start out with 2-minute videos, 1.5-minute videos, or what I call video diaries, or just read a little paragraph a day on a video. Start developing. In the beginning, don't worry so much about how am I going to generate traffic or am I providing value. In the beginning, you're basically trying to develop your persona, getting comfortable in front of a camera. Give that $1 million smile. You know, do all of those things. Start seeing how you can develop your personality. Once you have your personality worked out, then you can start, okay, now I'm comfortable with videos. I'm comfortable doing these. Now let me see how I can be more targeted, more specific. How I can now start making this into a valuable marketing tool. So the first thing is to get comfortable with it. The very first thing, get comfortable with it. Send them out. Get it out there. So what if people say, hey, he got a pimple and whatever. It doesn't matter. Don't take things personally. Just develop your video persona and you will see your marketing grow in an incredible way. So now we're back to this hurricane. Remember we're talking about a hurricane. Now a hurricane, as it develops and it starts picking up the swirl, starts picking up this wind, starts picking up momentum, it develops a clear eye. And in the middle of that eye is where I say is your mindset. And if you're spending at least a half hour a day on your mindset development, that means read a half an hour. Read something. Get an audiobook. Listen to an audiobook for 45 minutes. Do you wash dishes or do you fix your cars? Find a spot, put your earphones between your ears and do your dishes. Once the dishes are done, you've also listened to 45 minutes or half an hour worth of books. Whatever you're doing, make it worth your while, because this will start helping your mindset. Cut down your TV time in half. And then in a month or two, cut that one in half. And put more time to this. And then you start your emailing. Then you start your Facebooking. And then you start your videoing. And then you start your blogging. And then you start doing this on a daily basis. And this is how you start picking up momentum. Now, some of you may say, hey, Alex, I don't have a list. So how am I going to do my emailing if I don't have a list? Well, let me tell you, if you're going to pick up momentum, you're going to make yourself a list today. And how are you going to pick up this list? This list comes from 10 friends. Pick 10 friends that you got and you start sending them email on a daily basis. But do not say make excuses. We don't make excuses. But if I need a list, I'll make myself a 10-man list if I have to. And I'll write emails and I'll let them hold back and let me get feedback from my friends. Like I said, I don't want negative people, but I do want people to give me feedback. How was that email? But I'm going to start learning my copywriting. I'm going to develop my skills. And as this thing rotates, it will develop momentum and it will develop you into a full force hurricane category 5, no doubt. So guys, hope this video has been of help and I'll see you in the next. Hi, and thank you for watching that video from the Digital Marketing Academy. We created these short video series. We call them the SOS series, marketing series. But we want to help you further. We want to take your marketing to the next level. So click the link down below and it will take you straight to the Academy where you will get an in-depth training, 5-video training, totally free, no commitments. So I'll see you on the other side. Bye.